Yeah.
Right.
Hey, talk about your app real quick. That
Oh yeah,
because that's something
definitely,
he
man.
gonna see you in the tech space early too.
Yeah, I appreciate you for bringing that up too, man, because it didn't even cross my mind to talk about it. But we're just about ready to launch.
Okay.
The app is called Stugo, and it stands for Studios on the Go.
Okay.
And we're basically going to be the bridge between creatives and studios, no matter where you go in the world. So if, let's say an artist gets booked in Europe and they're like, well, them or their manager or, anyone that their label, whatever it is, needs to find them a studio, they can go in and, just open the app, put in the location, and it'll show them every recording studio, give them ratings, give them pictures, and then it'll allow them to book the studio from the app.
Bro, I just seen somebody on IG the other day, like a more famous person, and they were like, "Yo, like where a studio at? 'Cause we're out of town." You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like coming up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where a studio at? In the area, just putting it out there so someone could tell. That's crazy.
Yeah. So the thing is that being that I come from that background on the technology side as well. The initial idea was based on recording studios. So the CEO of the company is my partner, Jan. Shout out to him. He brought me the idea very early on, before the app was even on the App Store. And, I thought it was an amazing idea. And I told him, I said, look, if you want me to be a part of this, the only way I'll do is if you allow me to invest in it and become a part owner.
Right.
And he said, yeah. He said, cool. Like I'll do it. And I ended up investing in the company, and I kind of changed the way he wanted to do things a little. From focusing solely on recording studios to every category of studio available. So not only can you find recording studios, but you can find studio space, film studios, art studios, yoga studios, dance studios, like pottery. Just every type of studio that you can think of is going to be available on this platform.
Bro, you like a true, like you got that venture capitalist type mindset.
Hey man, I try, man.
I see it. I
gotta say, like,
I be doing that to people. I can't help that. Like when I hear somebody talk about something they're doing or they doing something. Like when I brought up my cousin James, his podcast with my homeboy Rich. There's the One Nation radio podcast. Like they be talking about wrestling. I'm like, hey, a lot of the stuff y'all speak of that's going on in the black community of sports, that's a whole nother podcast. And in my mind, be like, I get to my millions before they get. I'm like, hey, let me go ahead and fund that. Let me, you know what I'm saying? I be thinking that same way. You make me feel better about myself because sometimes I be like, damn, man, I'm always.
Because I think sometimes like we'll give away the sauce, and like you see the plate just looking so good, like damn, like man, I and really, like, I ain't got nothing. I didn't even get no parts. And after it happened so many times, you know what I mean? It's not jealousy or envy or nothing like that. It's more so just like, hey, like, let me put the sauce on what I got going on. You know, and let me. It's like these recipes. Coke ain't never gonna give out their recipe. McDonald's ain't never giving out their recipes. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. It's simple as that. Like, that's the best way to put it.
For sure.
How they spell that?
Stugo.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's all over, Stugo.com, Stugo on Instagram, and that's the business.
Yeah.
And they book the studio time at an event they want to, because we're gonna be occupying a lot of the studio, but anytime that we got where they book the studio.
I'm trying to lock it in. I'm like, what?
Yeah, so the studio is Gravity House Studios.
Okay.
And you can find us online at gravityhousestudios.com, on Instagram at Gravity House Studios. And then Phantom G Beats. That's my boy's Instagram, my partner's Instagram. So if y'all want to check him out as well.